It is Saturday. I woke up early and I got a whole bunch of things taken care of that I needed to do. And I thought, let's take the new camera, DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro, out and around and really test the settings and see if I can really figure out how to use this thing. I've been messing around with the different settings and frame rates and image stabilization, and I'm not sure that I've kind of figured out what works best for me yet. So I wanted to take the camera out and see if I could figure that out. So the camera settings I'm currently using are 24 frames per second, D-Log M 10-bit color profile, the Rocksteady image stabilization setting. Under image adjustment, we've got texture at -2 and noise reduction at -1. So I think it looks pretty decent so far, even though I'm really still early on in my color grading journey and learning how to do that well. But I think I've been doing it decent enough. Hopefully I'll just continue to get better, but I've been watching lots of different tutorials and lots of different styles, and everyone has a little bit different way of doing it, and it's just part of it is figuring out what is your style and what is the look that you want for your footage and for the videos that you end up publishing. So that's going to continue to fluctuate for me until I kind of figure out what is my particular flavor. Flavor? I've been really happy with the kind of content that I've been making lately in terms of making stuff that I myself would want to watch. And I'm getting such amazing engagement from you, the community, comments, and really positive feedback. And not that monetization has ever been my main goal or anything, because I do just love making videos for making videos. At the same time, that would be nice to make a little extra money doing something that I'm already doing. And I don't think it's ever going to happen, because that 4,000 hour watch time requirement gets further and further away every single day, because I had some big videos in the last year or so that got a lot of views and then are now dropping off from that rolling 365-day time frame, and just every day my watch time drops and drops and drops and drops to where I think I'm at like 800, 850 watch hours, where I was very close at some points last year towards that 4,000 hour goal. So I don't know if it's ever going to happen. I'm gonna keep trying. And I think that there's like this weird business side to YouTube that is difficult to ignore, because you do need to get more people to click on your videos and watch your videos in order to be monetized. There's no way around that. So, my goal has always been, well, I'm just gonna make the kinds of videos that I would like to make, and hopefully that will attract people who are similarly minded and who are interested in similar types of content. But at some point the business side creeps in, and you think about, well, do I need to make more sensationalist, clickbaity titles? I don't really want to do that, but there is evidence that some of those things work in getting new people to watch your videos. And same thing with thumbnails, making crazy AI generated stuff to capture the attention of people who are just scrolling through their home feed. There is a balance to that I think every artist, every creator needs to navigate and figure out what's right for them. I'm really interested to hear how you all navigate the line between art and creating because you want to, and the financial aspect of it, of compensation and monetization of your art, which, I think some people would say it muddies your creative spirit, if that's driving your decisions. But I don't think that that's necessarily the case always. You can, I think, have a good balance between the monetization of your art and your art. There's got to be a happy median in there. And that's, what I think all of us are trying to find. And, there's Canadian geese. there is a gaggle of geese here. And, oh boy, we're going to get by them without incident. Oh my gosh. All right. Don't mind me. Just minding my business. Ooh. 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 That definitely qualifies as a gaggle of geese. Those dumb birds are the bane of my existence living here. All right, so for the people who are really good at doing walk and talk videos like this, and you use a selfie stick to put your Action 5 or whatever camera you use, like out in front of you, how do you hold it? Because like, do I hold it in my right hand and then try to like cross it across my body and keep myself centered in the frame? Or do I kind of like try to get it into the middle? This looks dumb. Looks like I'm doing something weird. But let me know in the comments if this is something that you've tried and you have found a good method for, because I'm holding it in my right hand and trying to like keep the stick down out of the frame as if it's like trying to hide the fact that it's there, which is dumb. But how do you do that? Because I could put it in this hand. See, I feel like that isn't the side of the camera I want to be. Yeah, that looks dumb. I'm just figuring things out here. And I'm holding it really far out too, because I want to get more like of the background. But I can't see it. And if I hold it more like this, you get less background, but I don't know. For those of you who did reach that 4,000 hour watch time mark, how did you do it? Like, was there anything along the way that you realized, oh, this is something that I could do to get people to watch my videos for longer? Did you make longer videos, or did you make more shorter videos? Or you know, what's like that secret sauce for you? What advice would you give me in terms of, you know, and like honestly, not a big deal. I don't need to be monetized. It's just, it's, you know, that little progress bar, you know, it just hits me in the face every time I log in saying like, oh man, you're going the wrong way. You're going this way. And it's kind of like a game at this point. Like, what can I do to really stick it to the YouTube studio and prove that I can get that watch? No, I'm going down the wrong path. I'm just curious. How have you, for the people who have done it, reached the watch time requirement? And how do you, get that watch time up? What was more difficult for you to reach? Was it the subscriber requirement or the watch time requirement? Because for me, definitely watch time. And I don't want to be doing like crappy gimmicky things that aren't consistent with, who I am as a creator just to reach that watch time requirement. But at the same time, it's like, if there's something I could do a little bit differently that is like completely in line with the types of stuff I'm already doing, I'd love to know that and, try it out. Because part of this is experimentation. What's going to work? What's going to help me grow as a content creator? Not sure how to end this video, so I'm just going to tell you what my grandfather always told me, which was, don't take any wooden nickels. Don't know what that means, but he said it.